My name's Bruce Chung and I'm an international yoga teacher. I started teaching yoga full-time after completing my first yoga teacher training in 2008. I left my hometown of Toronto by the end of that year, and I've since lived and taught yoga in Singapore, Bangkok, Hong Kong, Dublin, San Francisco, Cape Town, and now Brussels. Over this stretch of time, the yoga landscape has evolved dramatically. When I first started practicing in 2005, and for some years after that, it seemed that the teachers who were the most respected and revered were the ones who had years of experience under their belts. I remember taking classes with teachers, generally older than me, who possessed poise and also a wisdom that could only be acquired through age and life experience. We're now in a time that teachers don't necessarily need to have experience to be deemed influential. But it should be said that there can be no substitute for teachers that dedicate themselves to their practice and teaching, learning and growing year in, year out. That's something I hope to impart on someone that is just beginning their teaching journey. To be patient with themselves in the process, stay invested, and above all else, remain a student. It's important to not feel like you need to have it all figured out right off the bat. After all, my own teaching and practice over the years has changed, and it will undoubtedly change again. From being dogmatic in my teaching to being more flexible in my approach, teaching thousands of different people in different places has taught me that every student will experience the practice differently. And the best that I can do as a teacher is be a guide and facilitate a class experience that gives student agency and ownership of their self. So to the aspiring teacher, I say this: continue being a student and understand the why of what you teach. Keep checking in with yourself regarding your own beliefs and be willing to shed what is no longer purposeful. And finally, be open to unlearning in an effort to grow your knowledge and practical experience to serve the communities around you. After all, it's why so many of us are called to this vocation, to be of service to others.